Now, for the infamous ninja mask. All different periods of all different times wore masks. In ancient Japan, they would have simply worn 2 pieces of silk or 1 long piece of silk over their face. But if a ninja was spying, sneaking around, he knows if he was caught with a mask on, he would be seen as a thief, a criminal, a burglar, somebody up to no good. Obviously, you're covering your face. Okay. Not only would originally, as stated in one of the scrolls, that they would have a long piece of silk cloth, very long as a body length, so that you can use it for climbing. I've also heard from other sources that these can also be used as bandages. If you have a cut, you would use this as a bandage to wrap your cut, and that to aid the fact that you have a cut, this cloth would be dipped in an antiseptic. Not only would the first mask be a long piece of cloth, the second version, basically, it's split into 2. You have 1 piece of cloth that goes over the top part of your head, covering the ears. The second piece of cloth goes over the face. And you have a mask. The next ninja mask is one that, of course, another one we already all know of, and it is these modern hoodie-like, almost a ski mask-like of a hood that goes over your head like a sock tube, and it has a slit in here just for your face to poke out of. This would be one form of ninja mask that you would fold over and wear covering your face. The other form of ninja mask, I've seen this one in museums as well. Is almost like a little samurai hood, but cloth. You see it laying next to a straw hat like this, but spread out, and when worn, comes out something like this. And underneath this wide hood, you would have another piece of cloth Now, with the use of this hood, you would have another piece of cloth that would hide the rest of your face, as this would be tied tight to the neck, keeping it really tight, like so. Which brings me to some of the modern applications of masks. Now, I've seen many pictures of criminals, common criminals, with bandanas. You might want to think of the old Western cowboy with the bandana who robs the trains, the great train robberies. Again, the idea of being seen with a mask or in dark clothing, basically a very dark figure of a person sneaking around or lurking about, you're going to be seen typically as a common criminal or a thief, someone who's up to no good. The same version of how you would take two pieces of silk, tie them onto the top of the head, and second around your face. You can use two bandanas. You simply tie the top around like so, and the bottom around the face, creating a two-piece mask. Other than the traditional ninja black, me personally, I like camouflage, so I sneak around in the trees like a monkey. Of course, there are all kinds of different earthy colors that a ninja would wear. So you have dark forest greens, dark navy blues, dark browns, light browns, burgundy darker reds. All these are earthy toned colors that would blend in with night shades and or in the shadows. The modern version of using two piece of bandanas to mask the top and bottom of your face to hide your identity, with as compared to the historical version of how a ninja would have used a long piece of silk or two pieces of silk to cover the top and bottom of his face to hide his identity. The modern and past applicability of the hoods. Here you have the ninja hood, which you see in museums. Notice the similarity in your typical sweater hoodie. Now, again, you see many kids, these young cats, lurking around with their hoodie down, hiding the face, sometimes even tying them tight and wearing a bandana underneath. What does this come out looking like? Ninja. Or again, it could be taken as your common thug, your common criminal, your common thief. Just for fun, I also have to show this version of modern ninja mask, which has been shown by many people before. It's called the Quick and Easy Ninja Mask. You take your simple black t-shirt, put it on almost all the way, but so that your face sticks out of the neck hole. Take the arms, tie them behind your head. The rest of the shirt fits over your shoulders. And you can take this this loose bit here and cover up your face with it, making you look like a ninja. Real quick, I want to discuss the idea, theory of the difference between the ninja and the common thug, and why the appearances simulate, why they even get confused, why people think of the ninja as someone who sneaks around and simply steals things. Ninja was a spy. If a ninja, while spying, decides to steal or even do certain things to certain people, he only becomes the common criminal. Therefore, he's not focused anymore on his goal of spying for whoever he's spying for. He then becomes again the common criminal if he just uses the skills of infiltration, of ninjutsu, only for himself. He only becomes the common criminal. No more is he a spy. So there is a fine line of difference between someone who uses ninjutsu or infiltration, sneaking around for his own personal things, his own personal needs, and then the version of a true ninja, one who sneaks about, uses his infiltration skills only for informational gathering, for what he needs to gather for, who he needs to gather for, leaving alone any temptation along the way. Therefore, he holds himself above your common thief, your common criminal. This is the difference, and I explain this only to help preserve and help save history.